I got a ton of new business supplies in today that has all of my testers and fun transition stuff for our new catalog. So I'm going to be putting together all my basket parties for the season this week, and I wanted to do a video to kind of tell you about basket parties and how I like to do mine. So I've always called them my little employees because it's a really easy way to get new customers and hosts and recruits. And if I don't have any basket parties out, then they're not making me any money. They're not finding me new customers. They're not finding me new hosts or new recruits. So I like to have 4 or 5 at a time, but you can just start with one and kind of see how that goes. But I like to use the mini testers. So that's this size, little teeny tiny. This is the regular size party tester, and this is what comes in our starter kit, but you can purchase these separately, and they're great for basket parties. They're portable and easy to give to somebody to take around for a week or two. So you can buy these in a full set, and it comes in like a clear zippered pouch, and it has one of every scent that we have at that moment. And that's going to be $25, or you can buy a transition set and it's $12 for just the new and seasonal scents. And so the transition set is what I use in my basket parties because honestly, most of the time people only want to smell the new stuff. And if you give a host 80, 100 different scents and you're not there to help her weed through the ones that she may or may not like, and you're not there to help her customers do the same thing, it's going to be really overwhelming and it honestly will hurt your sales. So if you can just give them a few, just the transition set, or maybe not even that many, if you can just give them a few testers, people are going to buy what they smell, or they're going to read the descriptions and say, oh, well, I don't really like, I don't really care for spring scents. I'm more of a fall scent person. So I'm going to go with pumpkin roll and welcome home because they sound more fallish. Or your host can always text you and ask you for suggestions too. So just give them a few to start out with, and I think that you'll find better results that way. So there's several different ways that you can do a basket party. You can do it as simple or as complex as you want. You could just do one of those like pencil pouches, like the ones from school for $1 at Walmart, and you can just fill them with some scents, lay them flat, put a catalog and some order forms in there, and maybe a couple samples, and then that can fit easily in like a priority envelope, and you can mail that to someone. That's what I do for my out-of-town hosts, because you don't want to send them too much stuff because then it gets expensive to mail. But at the same time, you want it to be easy for them to send it back to you, and you want it to be as cost effective as possible. So I'm a work smarter, not harder kind of girl, and I spun my wheels a lot when I was first starting my business, and so I don't want you guys to do the same thing. So I'm going to make it as simple as I possibly can, especially for out-of-town hosts, like I said. It just makes it easier and more streamlined for them. And then they can just mail the whole thing back to you with their orders. And if they don't want to mail payment information, then you can work that out privately with them. So another option is to get like a tote. So this is from another direct sales company. So if you have a friend that sells something like 31 or initials or something like that, then you can purchase from them and support their business. Or you can just go to like Target or Walmart or look on Amazon and find a thermal tote. This is thermal, which I like for my my testers so that they don't melt in the summer. So you can have a tote like that, put mini testers, catalogs, order forms, some samples. I usually like to send like a room spray and a sample of some things so they can try. Definitely send a sample of your wash whiffs, always, 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 because people love the laundry stuff. So there's that. You can get a literal like basket from, this one's from the Target dollar section, I think. This basket is from Pier 1, which is really fun because it's star-shaped for Scentsy. And then I got this guy at Hobby Lobby, and you can put like some fun vinyl on the front or get some stickers and put it on there. There's all kinds of different things you can do with them. You can make it as themed or as generic as you want. Like I said, it's really kind of up to you how you want to do it. If you know that you have a teacher and you're sending it to a bunch of teachers, you can get some fun stickers at the dollar store or some pencils. Or you can put a warmer in there that's geared for teachers. Like I said, you can do it however you want to, catered to your specific host, or you can make it really simple too. So those are just kind of some options for a basket party. Now, the other side of a basket party is that you literally drop off a basket with a host, you pick it up a week later, and that's it. Then you enter the order, it comes to you when it's done or when it's ready. You can package it all up. You can spoil all of those customers with samples. You can write them a thank you note. You can put your business card with your picture in there so they know who you are, and just kind of remind them, since they probably saw you in something that you put in the basket party. And then those people are going to be customers. If you follow up with them and you serve them well, they're going to continue to come back to you for Scentsy. And every catalog change, you can send a basket back with that host, give her more free Scentsy, and that's a huge incentive. She didn't really probably have to do anything, especially if she's got people at work. Like, teachers are great. If someone has kids that have a lot of activities like baseball or choir, cheerleading, that kind of thing. If someone works in an office setting and has people around them every day, that's a great person to give a basket party to, because they probably won't have to do very much and they'll get some free stuff. So the party minimum is 200 PRV. So think about it. If you have one basket party every week, there's 4 weeks in a month, sometimes 5. That's 800 PRV that you didn't even have to do anything for, really. You didn't have to work for those orders. The host worked for the orders. So that's easy PRV. That's a great way to buffer your business and get new customers every week. You can also rebook off of that. I always give my host an incentive. If she can find someone else to take that party the next week, just pass it off to them, then she gets an extra incentive. It's our perpetual party reward. It's amazing. So then, if you think about it too, like I just said, that host is the one that worked for those orders. So I would say a good chunk of my very first recruits were basket party hosts that I then flipped. So what I say is, oh my gosh, you got $500 in orders in a week? And you saw these people anyway? It's someone that you're going to see all the time. Have you ever thought about being a consultant? You did this really easily in a week. Think about what you could do if you had this opportunity every day. So then what I do is, once they're like, oh yeah, like this would be so easy and so fun. If I could get free stuff all the time, if I can get paid on it too, I'm totally going to do this. So then I help them sign up under me, and then I give them their orders, and that's their launch party. So while I'm not getting the PRV off of those orders, I'm gaining a recruit who is going to continue to, find new people. Your recruits could reach more people as a consultant than they ever could being your host. And so that's also something where, we have to find new customers all the time. So even me as a director, I'm constantly having to find new customers, new hosts, new recruits, because every time I sign somebody up that I know, they're taking some of my customers and they're, having them for themselves, which is great. That helps them build their business. And by flipping a basket party host, you're helping them start their business off on a great foot. So basically, your basket party hosts are a consultant in training. They are doing everything that a consultant does for a week, and you're just showing them how easy it is. And then if you give them their orders, then they're going to get paid off of them that next month when our paycheck comes. So if you think about it, there's 3 great things to a basket party. It gets you new customers. It pads your PRV with little effort. And it can also get you a ton of new recruits. If you think about it, if you do 4 basket parties a month, say you're able to flip 1, that's 1 new recruit every month. So that's 12 new recruits in a year that you can then teach to get a new recruit every month by doing basket parties. Then those other 3 basket parties, they're padding your PRV and you're going to get paid off of them. Little man's knocking at the door. So thankfully, I was about ready to wrap up anyway, but you have an opportunity to have employees without having to pay them. They're going to pay you. So basket parties are a great way to kind of boost your business constantly, to build your business over time. And so get some mini testers. Get a tote. Start with a tote. Have some catalogs and order forms. And ask everybody that you know if they're willing to take a basket party for you. Hope that was helpful, and I will see y'all next time.